once before and went to a, I can't remember the name of it, base. I'll have to look it up. Starts with a B, like Bayside or something beach, but all we saw was turtles. There's not a lot of reefs, so we're hoping to see some better reef. So it's $14 a person, they say, to go to Coki Beach. And we're gonna try to head in one of these open air taxis.
My baby don't want that look on me.
The ride to the beach was about a 20-minute drive from the port each way. It was very pretty though, with beautiful houses and up a mountain and then down the other side.
So the ride over here to Coki Beach, definitely experience. Very sketchy. He pulls us over before we get to Coki Beach.
It may have only been our guy though.
May have been only our guy, but he's like, I want you to pay now. I collect now. We felt like we were being held hostage, like something going wrong, you know? But we were making it to Coki Beach. We're walking in right now. Right behind me you can see Coral World, and this is right next to it, so I'm hoping I'm going to have some great corals out here as well.
The beach was a little crowded, as you can see from these videos, so if you're looking for a secluded, relaxing beach, this might not be your beach, but the water looks beautiful, and now it's time to get in the water. I started snorkeling right from where our chairs were that we rented on the beach, and right from the very start, right here in spot one, you can see just out a short ways, about 10 foot deep is all it was. There's already a lot to see, lots of little corals, some sponges, and a lot of fish. As I approach spot 2, you can see how it starts getting deeper and deeper, but there's some beautiful heads of coral. And so when you see that deep blue water out there, it's actually going down, and all that whole wall going down is like different coral lifes and rocks and different formations. I started going down about 30 to 35 foot, but that was the max I had tied my rope, so I couldn't go down any further. But it does drop off to almost 50 to 60 foot in the deep end. So some very beautiful stuff to see down there, and a lot of fish and life and corals down there. There were a lot of smaller coral heads in between spots 2 and 3 that were only 10 to 15 foot deep. Plenty of things to see and to explore, and I probably didn't see half the ones there were, so these are just some of the ones that I did find. Spot 4 had a lot to see as well. It was very pretty. It's more of a beginner snorkel as well, very easy. Only about 8 to 10 foot deep at the max. And there's a lot of rocks and some new coral growth even on a lot of those rocks, and a lot of fish to see. I'm going to skip to spot 5. This is me swimming around the point there, and there was some beautiful coral growth all over those rocks, and it's actually really nice beginner snorkel, not too deep, 10 foot, you know, all the way up to 5 foot or less, but very easy to swim around those rocks and very beautiful. Spot 6 was right next to that coral park reef, whatever that place is called, right next to here. And there was a lot of little heads of coral, a lot to see in there, very pretty. It's still a lot of sea life as well in here. Spot 7 was a lot like spot 2, where it kind of dropped down to a deeper section with that deep blue water, but a little bit different than that, because there was a lot of sea whip coral all throughout, and I kind of like to call them like the little trees, coral that look like trees. Beautiful, and it was so neat to swim through a lot of these. They were all over the place here. Now to spot X, and guys, X marks the spot on this map. If there's one spot I recommend you to go and highly check out, this is the spot. It was just like swimming in an aquarium. Now if you're gonna be able to feed the fish too, and you did bring some bread, this is where you're gonna wanna do it. There are so many fish here, so much life to see, and it's a lot of fun. So we're just now leaving St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands, leaving the port here. As you can see, the bay here with all the boats kind of moving on us. I wanted to tell you, this is my second time here, and I want to tell you about the 2 different beaches that we've gone to. The first one that we tried snorkeling at was Brewers Bay. Now I didn't have all my camera equipment then. Brewers Bay was really kind of more of a locals beach. The beach wasn't as pristine, but we saw a ton of turtles there. It's more of a turtle beach. There were a lot of boats moored in that area as well. Not a lot of reef at all, but there was still maybe some truck vendors, you know, some have food to eat, stuff like that, but kind of more of a laid-back beach. So today we went to Coki Beach. Coki Beach is a tourist beach. I mean, I don't know if you can see from the videos, but there are chairs everywhere. It's almost hard to find space on the beach because it's so busy. Now, I don't know if it's always that way, but today it was. You have to rent your chairs for $5 a piece. It costs you $14 a piece each way to ride there on your open taxis, which is still a fun ride. But I will tell you this: the way the cove is designed and the way waves don't hit it, and it's more secluded like that. The water was pristine, it was beautiful, the beach was extremely soft. The snorkeling was absolutely amazing. Now you have some really deep snorkels, and then you have some shallow snorkels. I'd say it goes from all the way from beginner to advanced if you want to go that far. So definitely a thumbs up beach to snorkel, and if you're in St. Thomas, I highly recommend you to go to Coki Beach as one of your destination spots to snorkel. Listen, we'll see you guys on the next time. Like and subscribe, because I'm going to be at every port imaginable finding you the best snorkeling spots you can possibly swim at.